On the day of the arranged meeting, everyone was stunned when I refused to marry any of my foster parents' 3 biological sons and instead chose their adopted son. After all, everyone knew I'd been obsessed with their second son for years. In my previous life, I did marry him just like I dreamed. But the moment he got his hands on the entire family estate, he started sneaking around with the housekeeper's daughter. My foster parents were furious for my sake and asked the whole housekeeper's family to leave on the spot. He, however, decided it was all my fault that I had driven a wedge between them. From then on, he hated me, and in the end, he even teamed up with his 2 brothers, confined me in a basement, and left me there until I couldn't hold on anymore. So when I had a second chance, I decided to step aside and let them be together. But what I never saw coming was that all 3 Frost brothers got a second chance at life too. I had just stepped out of my adoptive father, Kelvin Frost's study, when I ran into the 3 Frost brothers, Devin, Eric, and Jacob, standing in the hall. The second they saw me, their faces twisted as if I were some unpleasant surprise. Devin, the eldest, didn't even bother hiding his disdain. "Violet, you're just an adopted daughter," he snapped. "Why do you keep hanging around my dad's study? Got no shame chasing after guys?" Jacob, the youngest, snorted. "Careful, Devin. If you talk to her like that, she might get all emotional again." Eric, the middle brother, the one everyone expected me to marry, rolled his eyes. "Did you go reporting on us again? You're always sticking your nose where it doesn't belong." He gave me a cold once over and stopped hanging around me like some desperate hen. "I need a break from you." His tone made it painfully clear. He never loved me, but I'd already known that. I folded my arms and said coolly, "Whether I see Kelvin or not is none of your business. He wants to throw me a birthday party, so we were planning." All 3 of them froze, staring at me like I'd grown wings. Kelvin Frost, busy as he always was, never did things like this unless he had a motive, and we all knew the plan on my 22nd birthday. I'd be told to choose one of the Frost brothers to marry. Whoever I picked would inherit the Frost fortune. Devin and Jacob both turned to Eric with raised brows. "Well, congrats, Eric," Devin said dryly. "Looks like you're the next heir." Jacob smirked. "Don't forget about us when you're on top." Eric stepped closer, arrogance dripping from every word. "You chased after me for years. Finally getting what you want must feel amazing right then." His voice dropped. "But understand this marriage is just a deal after we sign the papers. You stay out of my life." I stared at him thinking, is he reborn? Is that why he's talking like he already knows how things end? Before I could figure it out, a soft voice floated toward us. Violet, Tiffany, the nanny's daughter, walked over, looking fragile and also pitiful. Eric lit up instantly, rushing to her side. "Tiffany, you're still sick. You should be in bed," he said gently. "My mom asked me to check if Violet was hungry," she whispered, eyes red. Eric shot me a glare. "Can't you get your own food? Tiffany's not feeling well. Try not to trouble her." Then he grabbed her hand and pulled her away, but before leaving, he glanced back sharply. "If you mess with Tiffany again, I'm not marrying you." I laughed this time. My voice didn't shake. "I don't want to marry you either." All 4 of them froze. Eric frowned. "Not the time to throw tantrums, Violet. I'm serious. I've met someone I actually like. I won't marry any of you." Devin looked annoyed. "Don't play these games. You've been spoiled since you were a kid." Jacob tried gentling his voice. "Violet, you don't have to say dramatic things just to upset us." "I'm not lying," I said. "Believe it or don't." The brothers exchanged skeptical looks like I was some actress performing for attention. Eric scoffed. "Fine. Let your little crush show up at your birthday party then." Tiffany suddenly touched her forehead. "I think I'm dizzy." Immediately, the 3 brothers turned into her personal rescue squad. "Tiffany, are you okay? Lean on me. You should rest." And just